This is where we are. A place where parents provide beer to 17-year-olds.
Your second question, once you've explained the first...
Where ninth graders drink rum from Coke bottles during school.
Once again, you're going to look at the force...
And kids take their first drink as young as 9 or 10. A place where alcohol tastes like lemonade. And doing 12 to 15 shots a night is commonplace. When did kids start drinking so aggressively? Where the aim is not to drink, but to get drunk.
College campus erupts in violence. Much of what happened was fueled by alcohol.
20 students arrested Friday night. They were part of a mob.
How do we land here? In this place. How did it get so far away from how you and I remember it? Part of the answer is right outside our door. In an environment that has shifted dramatically over the years. Alcohol seems to be nearly everywhere. Gas stations that once sold only fuel and soda have turned into mini-marts, selling everything from milk and bread to Alco Pops and beer. Local festivals where the focus was on food and family fun have turned to beer tents and alcohol sponsorship. Even parking lots have turned away from their mundane use and are now playing fields for relentless partying. Look around. Pay attention to the environments where drinking takes place and the circumstances where we, the adults, do the drinking. This user-friendly environment that has been created around alcohol may have crept up on us as adults, but to our children and grandchildren, it is simply here. It is not just the environment that has changed over the years. There are disturbing trends in who is drinking. Young women rival their male counterparts in quantity and frequency. And both are starting to drink younger. Many are not even teenagers yet. They are children, starting as young as 6th grade.
My name is Jack.
I'm Olivia.
I'm Trenton, and I'm 12 years old.
And I'm 12 years old, 14 years old.
I was 9 when I first had my first drink, and it was one of my dad's beers.
People and my friend's dad
I
always
hung out with my older sister and her friends.
The first time I drank, I just got dizzy and nauseous, and I puked.
When you're drinking, there's like no limit to what you do. You can have some fun.
We had a contest to see who could drink the most without getting sick, and
we drank stuff that tasted sweet. And
one of my friends got really sick and passed out.
Drinking and going to the park was one of our favorite places to drink.
Just sometimes I'm bored or I have nothing else to do, and
because I thought it was the cool thing to do. You know, my friends were doing it, they were cool.
My mom just thought that I had the flu. That's what I told her.
I don't think my parents ever knew because I'd always just stay over at friends' houses.
My parents never even knew.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good to see all of you today. Our assignment for today is on
The impact of starting this young takes a toll on developing brains, where learning and memory are at their peak. Alcohol impairs the part of the brain that takes new memories and locks them into long-term storage. It damages the frontal lobe of the brain, the area that undergoes the most change during adolescence.
At school, everybody's
And these
doing it.
children who start to drink before age 15
I got that out of there too.
are 4 times as likely to end up alcohol dependent
I'd just sleep over at my friend's house.
than if they had waited until the legal age of 21.
We started out with beers and then moved up to liquor, like hard liquor, gin.
Usually older guy standing outside, maybe a bum or something, and just give him a couple bucks. He'd hit in there and get us whatever we asked for.
I'd start fights. When I'd get drunk, I'd get really mad over really dumb
And
stuff.
I don't remember what I was like. I would black out and not remember the whole night.
I was the life of the party. I'd meet a lot of guys. It just...
And then the ambulances came and the cops were called and they ended up taking him to the hospital and he died that night in the hospital.
One night, my mom found me passed out on the bathroom floor.
Get to know those guys. I'd be drunk and, they'd kind of take advantage of me.
I'm only 17 and I've been arrested like 3 times.
There's one consistent message heard from all youth who drink. In an environment that offers alcohol on nearly every corner, it is far too easy to get. An older friend, brother, or sister will buy. It gets pilfered from mom and dad's well-stocked refrigerator. And sometimes, even a parent will provide. Rationalizing that it is safer to buy and take the car keys. Our kids learn from the people and the environment around them. What they see and hear makes drinking seem casual, innocent, even expected. How can they know better, behave more responsibly, if their world tells them over and over, it's okay, it's the way it's done?
911, where's your emergency?
Need to get an ambulance? We got a guy who's passed out. He drank way too much, and we found him this morning.
Okay.
A bunch of them were all drinking.
Okay, is he breathing?
I don't know. He's not waking up.
I do have some help on the way, okay?
Thank you.
How old do you think he is?
Maybe 18, 19. Looks like he's breathing very much at all. Look like it at all. Wake up.
But there is hope. There is a new story being told in communities by people who looked at the landscape and said, enough. Enough advertising to our youth. Enough underage sales. Enough alcohol stores on my block.
After a while, you know you have to do something.
And you just sit there and shake your head and think, yeah, you do, don't you? Let's do something. I'll help you.
It just takes someone to start.
Yeah, the police have to take him off the property because his daughter's living and he hired
Unbelievable. In my 25 years of experience, I've never seen people grab onto something and then be able to move it forward from a grassroots level.
are our streets. We walk around these problems on the sidewalk and in the doorways, shake our head and say, somebody's got to do something about that. That's baloney. Get mad. Get off the couch.
We need to see drinking to get intoxicated, drinking fast and drinking hard becomes something that's viewed as a vice and socially unacceptable among young people instead of something that's a challenge or something that's fun or something that's absolutely necessary to be accepted. I know that it can turn around. We have to keep at it, and we have to keep working at it, and we can't give up our faith that we really can affect change.
The connection between youth and alcohol is everywhere in our community. We're working with the council members, with politicians, so that they stop allowing more alcohol licenses coming into our city and access to alcohol for our youth.
Whoever you are, wherever you live, start changing things. Start to take this place back.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Things will get brighter. Someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it all done. Someday, when your head is much lighter. Someday, yeah, we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful song. Someday, when the world is much brighter. Ooh, child.